Nature teaches us many things, if only we took the time to notice and listen, like how a plant seizes every opportunity, even in the tiniest of cracks, it will grow. Hello everyone and welcome back to Liana DIY. I hope you're all doing well. So today I am going to show you how to make this planter using some tiles. These can be floor tiles left over from any projects you've done at home. And you can use small ones. I think that might look a little bit better, especially if you're doing like a set of 3. But I only had the big ones. I was still kind of glad to use them because I was able to show you if you do have the big ones, it works perfectly as well. So you're going to need 5 tiles in total, and you're going to start by creating a structure. We're basically just going to be making a box. So I am using a combination of 2 glues. This one here that I'm using is like E6000, it's just a cheaper version, and then I'm also using my hot glue. Now I was actually surprised because this dried so quick. I thought I'd have to leave it for a couple of hours, but I was just working with the project as I went, so I didn't really give it any drying time. It was pretty quick to set. And today I am taking part in a challenge hosted by Deco Easy and Ginger Chick Rehab. Their channels and the playlist is in the description box. Once you have your structure all ready and it's nice and stable and you can move it around and work with it, you might need more time than me because all glues are different. If you have any gaps or space you can see at the bottom, if it's not perfect for example, then you can take some polyfiller and fill those in. Honestly, you don't really need to do this if you're not going to be placing soil and a real plant inside. Then you're going to take some wood or some Jenga blocks. That's what I've got. I love these. I use them for so many projects. They're just so handy. And I'm painting them white. You're going to need 4 in total because these are going to be our planter's legs. And then I'm just taking the same white acrylic paint to cover all of the brown on the sides of the tiles. Now I'm taking my legs and I'm gluing them onto the bottom of my planter using the 2 same combinations of glues. And then you're ready to fill your planter, so you can use real plants if you want, or you can use artificial ones. I did use artificial, but I am planning to remove them and put in a real one because I do have a plant at the moment that needs to be repotted anyway. And the artificial plants that I had weren't big enough, like I didn't have one big one that can just sit nicely in there. So I used I think like 4 smaller ones, and it did come together nicely in the end. Now you can do the next bit by hand because I was totally going to do that, but then my husband was like, what about the Cricut? I bought you that like over a year ago and I've never used it basically. It's just collecting dust and I've been feeling a little bit guilty about it. So I thought, you know what, this is a good opportunity to get the Cricut out and start using it. If you do have a Cricut and do want to follow along, I am using the vinyls from Arteza. They're such good quality. I always have the link in my description box. I then went on to a website called Dafont, so that's DAFONT.com, and I downloaded the font called the Skinny. That looks so much like the Rae Dunn font, so I was really happy with that and it's free. I then went on to the Cricut software and I typed up love, hope and dream because I felt like they were really nice, encouraging, positive messages for the new year to come, especially with everything that we've all gone through. I also checked some existing Rae Dunn collections and they do have love, dream and hope, so I thought that was perfect. So once I got my design ready, I just put the vinyl through the Cricut and then I got the lettering, and this part was tricky because it was the first time I've ever done it, just removing the letters from the vinyl itself and placing it onto the planter. And so this is a finished project. I'm really happy with it. I'm just so glad that I finally got the Cricut out and I have used it, and I'm quite happy with the fact that this is my first Cricut project and it's come out pretty good if I say so myself. I always like using the colours white and green because I feel like they really complement each other and the colours just pop. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.